So, there's no being polite with the evil that's in my life. It's shearing me off from every avenue of my life and livelihood. And it's been happening since I was 2 years old. My dad poisoning me up in my bottle. And then it's just a whole syndicate working over on my life, like paying for my proxy friendships, proxy relationships, and then lo and behold, I never suspected my own brothers to be included in this warfare against me, but that's what's happened. And they need me dead before I reach anybody for representing me. But I don't want to lose my life. I've already lost every avenue of my natural born organic rights in life when it really boils down to it. Jeez. Oh, whatever. Like I can have any kind of organic relationship. But she was just really pretty. Anyway. They poisoned me up all of my life. And I'm not lying about that. It took a long time for me to reach discovery about these things. And then it was legitimately right when I was gonna flop to the ground the hardest. And I've been fighting with my heart ever since. And it's not just medical. I can tell you that much. It's not. These people knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly how they were planning on moving in my life. And so I don't know what to do because it's a whole erasure of me. I don't have an outlet to speak to or speak out for because the syndicate is bleeding into the medical community. It's bled into the police. It's bled into so many areas of my life that my speaking out about it. Have you ever seen the movie 16 Blocks, where you just gotta go 16 blocks to like speak out against some dirty cops? Mos Def played that character. Well, it's kind of similar to that, only amplified by a gazillion. And it's not allowing me into any facet of my natural born organic life. So these people are trying to take my life, take it completely away from me. So that's why I'm speaking out all of the time. I'm unable to like live my organic life in any kind of fashion. You know, it's just all these people are all in bed with the same demonic plague over my life. And they've been setting in ways to complete my life. And for a long time, covertly, they at first wanted just to create a problem that would just go and sort itself out, you know, create a suicidality type of thing. But I'm not suicidal. When they asked me in the doctor's office if I have thoughts of suicide, I'm like, no, I have thoughts of living better than I've ever lived before, but I don't have thoughts of not living worse than I've already lived in the bad. So it's just a whole erasure that they dared to break upon me, and I'm hardly able to eat. I'm hardly able to do anything in my life. I can't, like, everything in my home now that I worked hard for is everything that I did was just a big old tomb. So welcome to my tombstone, I guess. Come over, you can see my tombstone. Big old tombstone life. And they want to like play as if I'm not like I don't know, as if I'm not right in the head, as if it's all just mental health, and that's not the case at all. The case is not schizophrenia, it's not depression, it's not anxiety, it's not, sure, it's anxiety provoking or depression making, but that's called oppression, not depression. It's called oppression. Oppressive, fucking relentless attacks on my life coming from spree masons and just bullshit ass motherfucking flakes that are like, oh, we're not gonna do cartwheels into the lake of fire when we die. Oh, okay. So, I mean, it's just been from early childhood that it's been basically playing me off as like the puppeteer for their fucking puppet master bullshit. And now I'm just like, I don't know what to do because I'm like being eradicated from my life. If they take everything away one by one by one by one, and it happens like real quick, they're all like snappy about their crime, to protect all their whatever fucked up ways. Well, I don't, what, like, I guess, I die and you guys don't die ever in your life. There's like the world's courts, and then there's putting things into God's courts, and people are just like, huh? What is he talking about? They're not going to get away with this crime in the end. It's just I would really like to be able to get heard in this life to deserve a little portion of my life here while I'm alive, while I like just was scratching at the surface for a long time trying to figure out, why are these things happening to me? Why is this covert warfare happening to me all the time? And then it gets thicker and thicker, and you just realize, like, why is this person acting this way? Why is this person doing that? Why are these people doing this? And then all of a sudden you realize that it's like coming from people that are close to you, and it's so psychologically duplicitous, like it splits you right down the middle of your brain. You don't even think of these things happening to you because you're poisoned up and you don't have the best reasoning skills about you when you're poisoned up. It's not like you're unwittingly poisoned and then the taxation of being poisoned is going to make you go, huh, I was just poisoned. Weird. No. It takes many times before you realize the patterns of abuse. And then once you realize the patterns of abuse and you're going to the police about it, the police are like, well, you need proof. How the fuck are you supposed to prove something like that? Gee, like, who the fuck? Do you have any kind of fucking common sensibility inside of the law at all? Or is it just like, oh, we fucking drive 10 miles per hour over and, fucking pull me over? Like, I'm just being set up left and right. Every single job, every single relationship I've ever had, basically, besides a couple that were huge breadcrumbs in my life to, like, help me reach discovery here towards the ending of my life. But they ended my life, like, severing me off, completely shearing me off from any availability to organic living at all. So anyway, that's why I'm out here speaking. I'm gonna go eat. I hope you guys can hear the rest of my story from like 2 years ago, and like a year and 6 months ago, and like a year ago, and 9 months ago, and 7 months ago, and I hope that people do their due diligence to realize that I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. I know that these people tried to murder me. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, this is one of the biggest things to me is, like, the suddenly, like, oh, you don't have the right to investigate your own life. Well, who the fuck am I gonna trust to investigate my life? Some podunky fucking spree masonry fucking bullshit ass creep? Like, I don't care how you get fucking paid, G, but if you ain't doing your fucking job, get the fuck out of the fucking uniform. For real. I deserve help out here, and I've even said that, like, you know, 1 in 25 or 1 in 50 cops could give me $1, fucking 75 cents, like absolutely nothing to you on like Give Butter or like any of my crowdfunding things or GoFundMe or whatever, you know, and just help me change my life and turn it around. But I can't do this alone. They're gonna just pull everything from me, and if they do that, and I got this heart thing going on that I'm being ignored every time I go to the medical professionals. They're like, oh, mental health, it's all mental health. Like, where in the world do you ever do anything of a process of elimination for my physical freaking body? Like, I'm talking about a long-standing covert arsenic abuse, and they're like trying to make it institutionalization. Like, the fuck? Who the fuck are these creep-ass bitches, dude?